Top of the morning to y'all. Oops. Afternoon. At least Pope Gregory says. He says afternoon. He says it's 25th of what, August 2025? I doubt it. Time's been changed so much nobody knows what day or what time it is. But you can look at the sky and get a hint. You can look in the heavens and get a hint. Greetings everyone. This is SLS Society. And we'll bring you another news source that you won't find anywhere else. That's why you keep coming back. That's why you subscribe. That's why you drop by from time to time. See, what's this guy talking about? Sometimes he sounds kind of crazy, but there's something there. I just got to see what he's talking about. I understand. I understand. So what's up there in the heavens that I won't say they don't want you to know. They don't know. You know, the more I look into this ways of this man thinking, Western man, and you can understand why it's the turmoil in the society and the culture and around the world, because the way he thinks, he's a newcomer on the planet. He thinks modern when the world thinks ancient. We're connected to our ancestors, so we think like they think. But will they return? But since you don't really have any ancestors that you want to emulate, you just go what make you feel good. And that makes you very limited because you cannot see the unseen. Matter of fact, the way you make science is it's something observable. And when you say observable, you're talking about in the physical realm. You're not talking about the unseen. You're not talking about in the unseen realm. Most of what's observable for the wise person is not seen. It's felt. It's unseen. For example, I know that there's intelligence beyond this sphere. It don't have to be the life forms that we are in, but it's an intelligence that's put order to things, that's watching us all the time, that's grading us, and it's not on the curve. And yeah, look at Three Eye Atlas. We're still talking about Three Eye Atlas for those who care to look it up. Just look it up. The more things are being revealed every day. And they got these silly people on CNN who want to tell you, believe what NASA said. NASA said, don't worry about it. It's just an artificial asteroid, whatever, comet. So she had this geophysicist on, and she had the nerve to tell him that. Why can't you believe what NASA says? Now, this is a scientist. See how silly these reporters on CNN is. She said, why can't you just believe NASA? He very calmly said, well, you know, we're as scientists, we question everything. I don't think she really understood that answer. They're like robots. They don't question anything. If somebody tell them something, they believe it. They swallow it, hook, line, and sinker. If you're going to be a thinker of any kind of worth, you got to question things. Even the reporter asked what, when, where, why, who. They stuck on a who. NASA said it, so we believe it. Well, why NASA said it? Why you believe NASA? Why can't you do your own research? The same acronym as those people who killed billions of people in Germany, by the way. Same acronym. Think about that. So, I'm like I always do. I come here straight from the hip, no script. And when people start reading from a script, I get bored with them because it's not something they're very familiar with. Even if you're taking your own notes, man, come on, digest those notes and come on and just let us know what's on your mind. Because I can tell when you're reading, and it's a turn off. Because that means you don't know it. You got to read it. So that's why some of y'all like to come here. They say, man, this man knows what he's talking about. He's not reading. He knows that knowledge. And it makes sense. He's a thinker. And so, yeah, he told this reporter, yeah, we question everything. Now, Western science, they scientific method, like I said before, it's about observable, meaning they have separated the spiritual from the scientific. What people do that? Any society culture you go to, they don't fractionalize knowledge like the West does. What's being said is that God, as you call it, is in everything around the world. Western man makes it God separate. He called it religion. Oh, that's separate from science. That's separate from, no, it's not separate from anything. You make it separate because you can't comprehend it, the application. So I didn't come here to bash you. I come here to educate you. That's why we have the healing frequencies to heal you. And I had stopped for a while. And I said, wait a minute. I'm being healed. So that's one person. Even if y'all don't say y'all appreciate the healing frequencies and it's not doing anything for you, so be it. Doing something for me, I wouldn't be doing it. 3-eye atlas. Dimensions is 12 kilometers. Now you find out how many miles that is. It tells me, tell me if something going 64 miles per second through the atmosphere and hit any place, whether there be any place left called land. I mean, we're due for a catastrophic event. We're due for a catastrophic event. And it usually happens when the vibrations are getting so low. God says, hey, let's start over again. Take y'all back. Y'all don't appreciate, y'all can't appreciate what you have, so let's take everything from you. Isn't this astral plane beautiful? Look at this solar system. Now, this thing, 3i, they name it 3i because it's a third interstellar spaceship. And yes, I say spaceship because it has intelligence. It's self-correcting. And it took 10,000 years to cross our solar system. You don't just get in this solar system overnight. 10,000, this thing been traveling 10,000 years. Just comprehend that, and you tell me you don't think about God or intelligence or supreme. Because it's an intelligence to do that. And not only that, do you know how precise you have to be in your timing and your trajectory to come close to 3 planets in our solar system? Venus, Mars, and Jupiter. I mean, it wasn't too close for comfort, but it was close. And it's like, man, how could that happen? As they say, that couldn't happen in a million years. So that let you know there's an intelligence behind this science. Oh, it's beautiful. And these things I like to watch and concern myself with because, yeah, what's down here on this planet, man, I don't see nothing really interests me as far as what they're talking about. Their discussions is so infantility, like little children. Or like me and my brother used to have a pissing contest. See who could piss the farthest. I had to bring that in because it's a serious topic, and you got to have some lightheartedness in it to stay balanced. So, anybody in the chat got a few words to say before we get up out of here? Say what I had to say. All these people coming in here high. Don't come here high. Put that pipe down. Put them herbs down when you come here. We don't want you high here. They want to tell me the first thing they come in and say, I'm high, man. I'm high. Okay. I didn't say what I had to say. We're going to say until next time. Thank y'all for stopping by, for subscribing, for laughing with me, taking my jokes seriously, and just being company. I'm pretty busy, so you might not hear from me. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I set a schedule for 10 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10 p.m. But I'm not bound to it. I can deviate from it. So some of y'all tell me they'll be there. Okay, if you're there, good. Maybe I'll be there as well. So thank you for your questions, comments, and you know the drill. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. If it's been any value to you, share with somebody else. They may not be at where you are in your thinking, but help them get there, man, so you can talk with them about things you're learning. You know, people don't on the same level of thinking, but if you want someone to conversate with, you got to bring them up. If they were going to bring you down, I wouldn't be around. This is not the time to play around. Got enough clowns.